Yep.
Hey everyone, I'm Jeanette and this is my channel. I didn't see that coming. I just want to take some time to talk with you a little bit about me. So this is kind of going to be a storytelling video. And I think I will probably have more videos like this, and it will probably be a segment called Let's Talk Life or something of that nature. But I'm just going to take a little while to tell you a little bit about myself and my life, so those of you who are watching will know who I am. I am a legally blind parent of 2 children. My daughter is 24 and she's married and she is not blind. And my son is 7. Woohoo, no, my son just turned 8. It's hard for me to transition from thinking my son is one age to another. He just turned 8 a few days ago. So my son is 8 years old and he is also legally blind. And, you know, I didn't even know that I had a genetic condition. I was always told that my condition was a birth defect, that my optic nerve just decided it didn't want to form all the way. And for my whole life, I just lived thinking that was the case. However, when I was pregnant with my second child, my son, I was getting some genetic counseling, and I was told that in fact, I do have a genetic condition, and it is a very rare genetic condition. It's called dominant autosomal optic atrophy. And most people would think that that is a condition that only affects sight and only affects the optic nerve. However, in a small majority of people that have dominant autosomal optic atrophy, there are other subsequent side effects or conditions that can often come along with it. For me, the reason they knew for sure I had the genetic condition is because I had all of the markers for the condition. I am legally blind. I also have hearing loss and I wear hearing aids in both ears. I also have a condition known as small fiber neuropathy or peripheral small fiber neuropathy, which causes extreme burning pain in my legs. It only affects my legs and only the back of my legs, from like my waist down to my ankles. And this makes life incredibly uncomfortable because, as most of you guys know, we spend a lot of our life sitting or laying, sitting down in a car, sitting down in an office chair, sitting down for school, whatever. And that makes life painful. So I have a lot of different things going on. I'm kind of a mixed bag of all kinds of mishmash stuff. And my son, as of right now, only has the vision portion of the condition. He has no hearing loss and he doesn't have any of the secondary conditions, which is excellent. I used to have a career working in the nonprofit field. I worked for a number of years with a day program that provided care for developmentally disabled adults. And then I worked for a number of years in the same organization as a human resources director. So when I left my career, I was a human resources director, and I really loved what I did. I loved business. I loved helping people. However, I decided I kind of wanted to go in a different direction. I wanted to spend more time with my son. And so when I lost my job, I decided not to go back to work. I decided to enroll back at school and finish my degree and transfer to a state university to get a master's degree in psychology. And then from there, who knows, possibly a doctorate. I don't know. So that remains to be seen exactly where that is going to go. But for now, I'm in school and I'm really enjoying it. I love the school environment. I love the homework, believe it or not. I love having to think about things and using my brain. If I'm not using my brain and it becomes inactive, I start feeling those negative effects. I start feeling depressed and I start feeling like I'm not accomplishing anything. So school is really, really important for that part of my happiness. Also, in addition, I am involved with the National Federation of the Blind. I am currently the state president for the Parents of Blind Children Division for the National Federation of the Blind for California. And in that position, I work with an amazing group of people to help our children get the services and supports they need to be successful in school and beyond. And we all know that our children are our tomorrow, and we need to educate them the best we can today so that they can become whatever it is that they dream of being, whether or not they have a visual impairment, whether or not they have hearing loss, whether or not they're deaf-blind, which, speaking of that, it took many, many years for me to think of myself as deaf-blind. Because my hearing was correctable with hearing aids, I never thought of myself as being a deaf-blind person, but in fact, I am. And ultimately, someday my son could be too. I hope he doesn't have to worry about that particular part of it though. So for those of you out there who are struggling or are looking for direction in your life, or are having to overcome an obstacle like blindness or hearing impairment or both or any other thing, my message to you is that you can do most anything you set your mind to. And I say most anything because at least right now, there are definitely things I could not do. I probably will never, well, I'm not going to say never, but I would probably not anytime in the near future be able to drive a car without the car driving it itself. So, for example, there are some things I will not be able to do, but there's so many other things that I can do that it's okay. It's okay if I can't do everything, because there isn't any of us that can do everything. We all have different abilities. We all have different things that we're good at, things that we struggle with, and we are all unique. So I think what's most important is we all celebrate who we are. We do the best we can with what we've been given, and we try to support each other and lift each other up. And I hope that you guys will find those things by watching my channel. So please, if you like what you hear and you want to see or hear more, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to be talking with you guys much more very soon. Bye for now. Okay, let's see.